Guys, so I encountered a little bit of a problem driving home with my friends from this super cool party island. The thing that happened is that my engines started surging. I don't know if it was one of them or both, so that's why I'm out now trying to figure out what happened. I was pretty low on fuel at the moment, but then the day after that I went out again and tested it with some more fuel in the tank, and I got it to happen again. And now I added more fuel. I'm above quarter tank. This tank holds about 100 gallons, so 400 liters. That'll be plenty enough. First thing I suspected was that when we were listing and going through waves and so on, the fuel was slushing around, creating these slugs. But what I first suspected was that these, when I went through waves and a little bit of list, that the fuel slushed away in the tank and caused the fuel pump to suck some air to the engine and therefore creating these surges. But I'm gonna go out now and see if it happens again. Runs perfectly on idle, no worries there, but when I throttle up, and especially when I get some listing, get a problem with some surging. So right now I'm gonna test if it's both engines, one engine, if I can recreate this, of course. If I can't, then it's just a matter of fuel content. So I'm gonna try to reenact this, see if I can do it again, make it happen again. If nothing happens, then I need to suspect fuel quantity is one of the culprits there. But if it happens again, I need to troubleshoot it and see if I can find out if it's the fuel filters, fuel pump, carburetor, ignition. It can be all sorts of problems. But hopefully it has been fixed by itself just by adding fuel. But let's see what happens when I throttle up and give it a push here. So I'm gonna right now just gonna get out of the low speed area, 5 knots here. But as soon as it clears up, I'm gonna give some throttle, and then I'm gonna simulate listing as well with my trim tabs and see if I can get this problem to reappear. But other than that, nice day, little overcast, but the sun is shining through a bit. But I'm just gonna keep going and see if I can make this happen again. Guys, I'm outside the line here for 5 knots, but I got some traffic ahead here, some small sailboats, and I don't want to create too much wake for them, so I'm gonna clear them out and then start my testing here. Up to cruising speed I created some lists now in my trim tabs, as you can see. Go to listing a little bit. So far so good. Try to push the boat a little bit more to the side. Nothing happens. Engines are running nice. Got my list right now. Push a little more. And a little more. Alright, happy with that. I'll bring it back. Try the other way. Make a turn. I'm going to push the boat down on the other side. Starts coming. I can conclude that the issue was with low fuel quantity in the tank, because it's running really good now. Make another turn around, and while I'm out here, just have some fun, right? So I guess I'm pretty happy with that. Didn't find any faults. I was quite worried there that I needed to go and do some heavy maintenance on my motors or engines or fuel tank or something. But the lesson learned here is just, you know, don't run too low on your fuel, because it can impact the performance. It's not good to get engine surges or even engine stop in a like busy route or something, in a busy shipping lane or something like that. So but I'm gonna keep eye on this, keep my fuel quantity up, and other than that, super happy with these engines. 1995 Mercruiser 4.3 LX carbureted engines, and they just keep performing. Haven't had any issues, and I bought this boat really cheap, with more or less the understanding or intention of spending money and effort on refurbishing a lot. But I'm super happy with these engines. They're performing really good. Happy with that. Haven't had any issues. I mean, for the age they're in, you know, it's just good. So happy with that. Happy with the results today. Gonna go back to my dock and just keep on working. So enough about that. Hope you liked this episode, even though I mean, we went out driving some boat, and that's pretty nice. Hope you like that, and see you in the next one. And please subscribe, hit that notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. I'm super happy to be able to do these videos for you guys, and I hope you like them. And tell your friends, share the news, and let's create great content together. And I'll see you around.
That's my secret.